All right, sports fans, how's everybody out there doing? William Martin coming at you one more time here on YouTube with another edition of the 300 Pounds of Sports Knowledge Podcast. Now, for quarterback Matt Ryan, it's been a heck of a ride in the National Football League. After being the third overall pick of the 2008 NFL Draft by the Atlanta Falcons, Ryan helped that franchise get back on track as they made the postseason in his rookie years. He started all 16 games that year for Atlanta, and he posted a 11-5 mark. Now, with Ryan under center, the Falcons would post a winning record in each of his first 5 years in the NFL, with four trips to the postseason, which included finishing with the best record in the NFC twice. Now, Ryan would continue to put up gaudy stats, which led to him being the NFL's MVP in 2016. However, the downside to Ryan's career are his struggles in the postseason, where he's just 4-6. While he's always going to be remembered for being a part of the Falcons team that blew that 28-3 lead in Super Bowl number 51 to the New England Patriots. Now, following Atlanta's courtship of quarterback Deshaun Watson last offseason, who himself was seeking a trade from the Houston Texans at the time, Ryan saw the writing on the wall as it was time for him to find a new NFL home. Now, the Indianapolis Colts came calling as they acquired the veteran quarterback from the Falcons in the hopes that he had something left in the tank, but that has been far from the reality this season for both Ryan and the Colts. Now, the laser passes that once defined Ryan's NFL career are no longer there, and the precision that once defined his career is not there either. It all started in week one when the Colts had to rally just to tie the Houston Texans. And let's not forget, the Texans have only won one game this year. And in that contest, Ryan was 32 of 50 passing for 352 with a touchdown and a pick. And it was downhill for him ever since then. You go back to week number two when the Colts were shut out on the road by the Jacksonville Jaguars 24 to nothing. Ryan was just 16 of 30 for a buck 95 in that game, no TDs and three picks. Indy got off to a slow start. The next thing you know, Ryan got benched in favor of Sam Ellinger, got his job back when Frank Reich was fired as the Colts head coach and replaced with Jeff Saturday. But even after this past Saturday, no pun intended, Saturday had to make the move and he benched Ryan once again, this time for Super Bowl winning quarterback Nick Foles. And you think about it, because Ryan was once again the signal caller for not one of the biggest collapse in NFL history. We saw the Colts build a 33 to nothing lead last week on the Minnesota Vikings, only to lose that game in overtime by the score of 39-36. And when things happen like that, and when you're a veteran quarterback like Ryan is, and you're getting benched multiple times in the season, at his age, the age of 37, you gotta wonder if the end is near as far as him being an NFL quarterback. Now, Ryan has one more year left on his deal, but would a team be willing to make him a starter in 2023? That's going to be the big question at this point of the game. There is no future for Ryan in Indy with the Colts, in my opinion, as this is a franchise that is in desperate need to start over at the quarterback position. The end is rarely good for any professional athlete. The bottom line is just like sometimes you stay on a little bit too long and your flaws begin to get exposed, or the skills that you simply had in your prime are no longer there. And I mean, you think about Ryan's prime, like I talked about, he was at a one time NFL MVP, a four-time Pro Bowler, are hands down the best quarterback in Falcons franchise history. You cannot take that away from him. 381 career passes, more than 60,000 career passing yards. But you got to wonder if this is going to be the last hurrah for Matt Ryan. I'm not sure if another team is going to give him a look as far as being a starting quarterback next year. It's one of those things where the heart is still there, the determination is still there, but the skill set is not there. It's one of those things where The end is never sweet. Matt Ryan has had a hell of a run, but it looks like his better days in the NFL as a starting quarterback are indeed in the rear view mirror. So, folks, that is going to wrap it up. And as always, I want to take this time out to thank you for tuning into the 300 Pounds of Sports Knowledge podcast here on YouTube. I want to take this time out to thank all of you fine folks out there for tuning in. And if you have not already, please feel free to subscribe to this channel. Now, if you're on Twitter, please feel free to follow me at 300 Pounds of Sports. And like I always say, if you follow me, it will be my pleasure to follow you right back. There's also the sports discussion group on Facebook at the Sports Depot 365. You can check it out, drop a line, and be a part of one of the better sports debating sites going on social media. So, once again, fine folks, my name is William Martin. I am signing off, saying take care and have yourselves a wonderful day.